Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi. My name is Jenny Jaguar, and you are now in the Jaguar's Den. Now, this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Now, I am about to get into a career blockages and priorities reading for my Leo placements. All right. So, if you have Leo in your chart, your big three, or if this just resonates for you, all right. Um, it's gonna be for you, I guess. I don't know. We gonna see. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight? Oh, look at the sun coming out as I try to shuffle. Um, Spirit, can you give me insight on current energy for my Leo placements, career? What is the current energy for my Leo placements, career for the month of May? One last shuffle. Current placements, current energy for my Leo placements. Mm. We have the Three of Wands, Hangman, and the Six of Cups. Mm-hmm. This is interesting. So maybe some action you took for in some work in the past. You are you're starting to look at something from the past as it pertains to your work and start to take action towards it. What I think is interesting, we have 3, 6, 12. And typically, what the natural progression for that, if you're multiplying by threes, is 15. But at the bottom of the deck, we have your sign, which is 19. So maybe something is progressing and it's going to be more than you expected. But maybe there's something you have to fine tune, surrender, change your perspective about. I'm not about to get into it because this is a general reading and I'm going to be spending most of my time clarifying all the other cards. So we're going to keep that together for reference as we go through this clarifying spread. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. As it pertains to your blockages and priorities in your career for the month of May, some action you take. Maybe it's like you're going back to school. Maybe you're trying to see if it's necessary for you to go back to an old job, an old ideology, mindset, or something. I don't know. It's something about taking action for something towards the past where you end up having a change of perspective with this hangman. And the sun at the bottom of the deck. So whatever you're analyzing, you're going to come up with a solution to something. Some breakthrough is going to happen. Inspiration or something's going to come. Something's going to materialize. Maybe something in your head, something from your past that has been in your head that you've been trying to manifest or create is finally going to manifest in real life for you. I say that is because the sun, the little light from the hangman, can be indicative of whatever this is. So, like, whatever you're thinking of can come and shine down on you. And it's kind of looking like, oh man, like I had this in my mind, but like finally fell into my lap. Like, oh, it's amazing. So, I don't know. Keep that in mind. All right, so to further clarify this reading, okay, for your career, I'm going to ask 7 questions. First is going to be what your secret desire is. Second, what you secretly hate. Third, what your secret challenge is. Oop, 3 of Swords. Maybe there's a betrayal or something. 4, your secret need. 5, your secret test. 6, your secret motivation. And 7, what you can actually accomplish. All right. Maybe this is a job deciding that they want you back. And you're just like, what? That's weird. All right. So I almost forgot to tell you signs associated with this: Aries, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. All right. So here we go. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on the blockages and priorities for my Leos as it pertains to their career goals? All right, so first off, you have your secret desire, your secret hate, secret challenge, what you secretly need, your secret test, motivation, and lastly, what you can accomplish. The bottom of the deck, you have 10 of Cups. Yo, that's pretty dope. So you have the possibility of having emotional fulfillment, or you can realize that you are surrounded by love and contentment. So whatever it is, being surrounded by love and contentment is what you don't see coming, what can be on its way to you if you, I don't know, adhere to whatever this spread will tell us. Okay. Now let's see. First things first, your secret desire is Page of Wands. Maybe you want to be a little black kid. I don't know. Just kidding. But maybe you have a young child. Says curiosity and adventure guide me. So maybe you want to tap into your inner child. You want to create. You want to manifest things. You got big goals. Okay. You want to see them come to fruition. Let's see. So a bright and breezy card. This could represent a person in your life who is enthusiastic, inquisitive, and full of them. I'd be so sick and tired of this book and these weird words. Them. Jesus. What does that mean? Hold on. All right. Them refers to robust energy and vitality. Yeah, somebody, okay, you want to be like this little energizer bunny type of energy. In more general terms, the Page of Wands suggests a time of exploring new ideas, passions, or even places. Expect a burst of creative energy or a newfound inspiration. So maybe you are Leo, maybe you're currently in a space where you're not inspired. You This is giving the idea of like maybe you are working at a place that you enjoy, but it's draining the passion out of you. If this is not the case, then maybe you are working a job that you are not passionate about, just to make ends meet, but you really would rather be doing something else. Okay. It says this card can also mean a thrilling message or news that could be the catalyst for something very exciting. Um, Maybe somebody will enter your life like a mini whirlwind, an adventurous and inspirational type. Now, that says in terms of love. So, in career, this is giving me the idea of maybe um, a sales rep or somebody coming in trying to get you to work for them or to become a contractor for them. Or this could be like somebody higher up coming down and um, you know how they we're just looking at the different area. Oh, we're just looking at different companies, like the CEOs of companies, like doing the tours of places. Like, hello, little people, we care. All right, just I don't know. This is the energy it's giving. But anywho, it says follow your curiosity and explore how it can lead to amazing things. So maybe if you do find yourself around these people, maybe they will see a light in you. They will see your ideas or some method that you are working in uh, your business or office or department, and they were like, "Ah, man, you're amazing. Let's give Leo a raise or something." It says this card can also mean a thrilling message or news that could be the catalyst for something very exciting. Um, Now, this may be someone younger or from your youth. This will be fun, but not necessarily forever. Yeah, so maybe it's like a contract job or some short term project or something that they will ask you to do. This is like maybe you do a type of job where you have gigs. It's like, oh yeah, hey, you are, I don't know, maybe like in entertainment or you decorate something. I don't know, child, whatever job, and like they want to book you for a certain something. And yeah, maybe it's like somebody from your past, like, oh, hey, you do XYZ. Like, I want to hire you for a short term contract or something like that. So, yeah. And maybe that is going to be now, I don't take it how it resonates, you know. Let me see. Oh, Spirit, can you clarify this Page of Wands for my Leo placement secret desire? Ah, can you clarify this Page of Wands for my Leo placement secret desire? Dang, Strength, Hermit, Ace of Wands. So it's looking like either you're practicing strength and resilience as you're going through school learning and you get an opportunity, or some higher learning education is watching your strength and resilience and they want to give you an opportunity. But whatever this is, it's looking like something of evolution. It's like you're bending down doing some work and somebody's like looking at you like, man, that's like amazing work. Um, yeah. And then somebody who is watching you work maybe reports back to somebody and then goes and they want to go and give you an opportunity. I don't know, take what resonates, but uh, Empress is at the bottom of the deck, so either this is an Empress energy that is trying Empress with the King of Wands. So yeah, maybe there is somebody watching you, either an Empress energy or a King of Wands energy watching you, and you're this Empress energy at the bottom of the deck. Um, or this opportunity will put you in this Empress energy. So I don't know, tarot resonates. But what you secretly hate is Nine of Wands. Resilience is my key to success. So maybe So curiosity, adventure guide you. That is your secret desire. So you secretly desire some new beginning. You want you want to be inspired, but you secretly hate being resilient. Um, Honestly, I think this is the same placement that um, this card was in for the Scorpio reading, which is very interesting because I did that last night. But it says resilience, persistence, and the nearing completion of a challenge is the message of this card. Now, this is interesting because this is something is nearing the completion of something, and this is something that you secretly hate. So maybe you hate the ending, maybe you enjoy the journey, maybe you have like conditioned yourself to want to be attracted only to the journey, and like once you get close to the end goal, you like self-sabotage, or you back down, or you give up right before the manifestation of what you want comes, and then you're just like, oh damn, oh well, let me try again. And so then you just get all excited because it's always going to come, and then it's like, okay, you're putting in enough work, and you give up right before it comes. I don't know, but maybe that resonates because it's coming to my mind. It says you've been through a significant struggle and you are now close to finishing this phase or project, but there's still one last challenge to overcome. It's a reminder to gather your strength, prepare for any final obstacles, and stand your ground. Maybe you hate standing your ground. Maybe you hate setting boundaries. Maybe you hate. Okay, so this is giving me the energy of like somebody who hates like being like the tough love type of person, the person who hates setting boundaries, um, hates being seen as the bad guy because you're putting restrictions on something that the company, the business, or whatever it is that it wants. It's like if somebody wants you to work for them for a certain contract, it's like, I don't even want to do that anymore. I only want to do it under XYZ guidelines. If it's like, oh, we want you, it's like last time you spoke to me, I was at this prices. My prices have gone up, and I am not about to drop them for you. So, yeah. Now, this is also like you needing to hold boundaries against certain individuals that you don't want to hold boundaries to. And so maybe it was something you were working on for a long time, and um, now they see that whatever you're working on is finally bearing fruit to where other people are noticing, and they come back to you like, hey, cousin, friend, homie. And you're like, who the heck are you? And that throws you off. And so although you would want to welcome them with open arms because you remember you had a good relationship with them, deep down it's like, I really can't F with you like that because you really just showed some weird behavior by just being ghost and reappearing once things in my life are getting good. I don't know, take it resonates. So flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. Anywho, it says success is within reach if you maintain your resolve and continue to protect what you've worked hard to achieve. So maybe they show this side of themselves that they can't be trusted. Maybe a job or something showed you that they cannot be trusted. So I don't know, take a resonates, child. It's your life. Um, in love, this card shows that what you have is worth putting some effort into. Now, if you have a side hustle, maybe your main job is taking um monitoring spirits. Yeah, you may have people like watching your stuff. watching you, trying to see what's going on. But anywho, in love, this card shows that you, whatever it is you have worth putting, it's worth putting effort into. So maybe at one point people weren't supporting you and you kept nurturing it. And now that it's getting momentum, it's growing, people see um, what you've been nurturing not only was good all along, but has only gotten better with time. Uh, but yeah, so I, then maybe after all of this time, you are wanting to give up, like right when people are starting to notice. And maybe it's giving the ideas like, I don't even care anymore. Like I don't care. Is this how you're feeling? I don't know. My nose is tingling. So I can only assume, and I'm trying not to make a lot of facial expressions. So I'm just assuming that this is me channeling. All right. But anywho, tarot resonates. Let's see. Um, what shadow aspects could be making my Leo placements um secretly hate being resilient or having these boundaries? What is it? I'm getting like something about this Nine of Wands. Although you hate keep being in this Nine of Wands energy, it is preventing you from being in a Ten of Wands energy. I don't know, but take it resonates. Can you clarify this Nine of Wands as to what's holding them back, of what's making my Leo placements hate being in this? Being too much again, rejection, overexpression, shame. So you hate holding back from people or hate being resilient because people will just be like, oh my gosh, Leo, you're just being extra. Laughing through the pain, using humor as a shield or disguise. Like you would rather keep your guard down than to let people know that you're actually hurt or in pain. I mean, it might not even be hurt or in pain. It's just like you don't want to work. It's like work you don't want to do. It wasn't closure, open ending, unanswered emotional hangover. Is it like a job contract or something that you just left hanging? Or it could be like friends or colleagues that just left you hanging. Mm. Putting off feeling again is something that could be holding you back or could make you not want to stay in this 9-1's energy. Delayed grief, resistance, shutdown. Take what resonates. All right, so your secret challenge is the Five of Wands. I'm gonna have to play that Scorpio placement back because okay, so Five of Wands for the Scorpio reading was their secret desire. But your secret challenge is the Five of Wands, is to embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. So maybe you are at a point in your career where you are getting pushback from people in your past. Only reason I'm saying people from your past is because of the Six of Wands. It could be you're getting pushback from people in your present that is similar to how people were giving you pushback in your past. And this is just coming up in your career because this is that final challenge you need to learn in order to become whatever title in your career you are trying to achieve. Okay, let's see. This card is something of a stir. You might need to stand up for yourself, leading to a bit of friction and competition. Life brings us challenges and struggles from differing opinions and perspectives. And here we have the clash of egos or a conflict of interest. So maybe your challenge is to navigate this conflict of interest or just navigate your ego. Like, can you, um, I don't know. I don't know. Use something with your ego that you have to deal with. You know, this your life. It may be different for everybody. Uh, This card encourages you to stand your ground and assert yourself, but also to be strategic. This situation requires resolution. If you work in a competitive field, you can have to pit yourself against a rival, such as vying for promotion or dealing with office politics or challenging group projects. Try clear communication to overcome these obstacles. In love, this card may indicate misunderstandings and a need to work through issues in an open way. Um, this is a career reading. So, um, in your career, you may have issues at work and you're going to have to learn how to navigate them in an open way. All right. So, if you're looking for a job, um, you could be finding it challenging to find one that aligns with your values. And I think that's what I was getting earlier for people who may be doing jobs just because um, it pays the bills and it's nothing that they're really passionate about. All right. And you know what? That was so funny because prior to me doing this reading, I was energetic. Um, but then as I got closer to getting ready to do it, I was getting more and more tired. So I don't know. Maybe you're working too hard and you're not taking enough breaks. Because I know after I took a break, I was able to come back here and get energized. Honestly, um, it just took a lot of energy for me to get up and do this. So maybe it is something like you are, it's taking a hard enough time to get the momentum to get up and go after your passion, go after whatever it is um, that you really want to do, that you're really passionate about. And so maybe that is your challenge that you need to embrace. Number 4, your secret need is the Page of Pentacles. Affirmation for this says, my curiosity opens the path to new growth. So maybe it's a limited mindset that is keeping you stuck. What's this little girl talking about? This card is the personification of good news. It can represent a person who is eager to learn new skills and gain knowledge. So, Leo, are you not willing to learn new skills or gain knowledge? It says they are ambitious and focused, but also principled. A period of study and education could be on the horizon. And this card shows you'll possibly be embarking on new studies or training. The life you want can be realized through learning, and new opportunities abound in the realms of finance or education. A new project or venture has the potential to be very beneficial and will boost your prosperity, so feel confident. You can realize your ambitions if you approach them with realism and commitment. There is, you know what, that's why you secretly hate the Nine of Wands. Maybe you feel like you are, you know what, you are so close to the end, but maybe you feel like you are just at the beginning. And that is your mindset. And maybe you're the type of person that you start something and then you stop, take a break, and it's like, okay, now I gotta go all the way back again from the beginning. But it's like, no, like just keep going. Don't even think about it. Just, oh, this is, I tell my coaching clients all the time, like, don't think about starting or the end goal. Just try to focus on the repetitions and getting the habits. Like honestly, a lot of my courses and resources and coaching, like self-help things that I make for people who don't want to buy coaching but want transformation, is like behavior change and mindset work, because that's the main thing that keeps people stuck. People know how to eat, People know what they need to do to exercise. They just don't do it. Because what? They be in their feelings. They don't feel like it. They have so many other responsibilities. And so like it's the main thing with the mindset. So and once you learn to master your mindset, then you can shift your mind and your reality on a whim. All right. So keep that in mind. Um, this is good. Anywho, with the Page of Pentacles, this is good news on jobs, house sales, and money. If this is an old job, it can be renewed. And this card encourages you to reveal your feelings. So if this is something like an old job wanting you or you wanting to go back to an old job, let them know. Oh my goodness, is there a fly? Please don't be no mosquito flying down here. Ugh, okay. Alright, anywho, oh. Spirit, what could be holding my Leo placements back from this secret need for curiosity? What could be holding my Leo placements back? Shopping to feel something. So it's your spending habits. Emptiness, impulse spending, escapism. Oop. Replaying the breakup, mental loops, guilt, over analysis. So you be sitting there buying stuff and then feel guilty about it, buyer's remorse. Falling for red flags. This is something like whenever you see something in marketing, like, oh yeah, I need that. That's the ticket. But once you get it, you either don't use it, you don't follow through with it all the way or something like that. Vanished while meditating, mind fog, awareness collapse. Now, this could be like you seriously allowing your relationship or personal struggles to get in the way of your work priorities. So keep that in mind. That could be for anyone. Maybe you are vanished while meditating. Maybe you like fall asleep listening to tarot, or you just meditate too long and fall asleep, or you just dissociate, or you just partake in coping mechanisms that make it easy to dissociate. Anything else, Spirit? I guess that's it. Could be toxic but familiar. Now that is a whole nother topic for discussion, like being afraid to leave a job or work environment because it's all you know, and it's like, but I don't know if it's gonna be better if I leave. You won't know unless you do leave, okay? Now, your secret test is the Six of Pentacles. I'm hearing like, can you play fair? Generosity and receiving are in balance. Like, can you make equal give and take? Hold on. I can also see this as, do you know your worth? Like, do you charge your worth? You accept pay? That's your worth? Are you overworked and overpaid? Overworked and underpaid? So a card of generosity and positive karma. The dark days are over and you are moving to a, hold on now. Okay. So it says the dark days are over and you're moving into a sunnier place in life. Now you may be in the position to help others, to pay back kindness, or even pay it forward. This help could be financial, but it might also mean sharing knowledge, time, or skills. If you're on the receiving end of someone else's generosity, accept help with grace, and understand the balance of give and take. Financial stability in the form of gifts, grants, or loans is highly likely. It's all about being part of a community and helping each other out. In work, this card indicates being well supported and in love. Generous and equitable partners are enhancing your life. All right. If you're on the receiving end of someone else's generosity, accept help with grace and understand the balance of give and take. Financial stability. Oh, it's all about being part of a community and helping each other out. In work, this card indicates being well supported and in love. Generous and equitable partners are enhancing your life. So, can you clarify this for my Leo placement secret test? Can you clarify this for my Leo placement secret test? Clarify the Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Empress. Knight of Pentacles. Are these two different people? Major, yes. Minor, no. No, it's the same person. So, this is basically saying your secret test is to step out from being the Queen of Wands energy and do the inner work to become the Empress. Now, the Queen of Wands is like very alluring. Okay. But the Empress, why should I work for you? What benefits do you have? Like, this is giving well, this is giving, so Queen of Wands energy for me is giving like Tyla. Empress energy is giving Rihanna. Like, Tyla will pop out just doing the most. Well, not really doing the most, but just really trying to exude her femininity, trying to really put on this facade to get people to lure people in. But Rihanna, she stays honed in her energy, and people are attracted to her. Now, people are attracted to the Queen of Wands, but it's a different type of attraction or intimidation and income level, okay, from this Queen of Wands. All right, now hold on. So maybe there is something you need to fine tune, adjust, or change your perspective about in order to attract different people. This is also like giving like if you're an entrepreneur, you wanting a different caliber of clients, and so you switching up your marketing strategy to attract a different type of clientele. Okay. Maybe they like the left titty more so than the right. I don't know. Take whatever resonates. All right. Mm, maybe it's like some obsessions, some worries or past trauma that this success is tied to. Anywho, let's see. What is? Hold on. Anyway, so your secret motivation is the Four of Wands. So my life was a celebration, my achievements. Maybe you want to have a better lifestyle for your family. Maybe you just want a happier home, a better lifestyle. Maybe you just want more achievements. Maybe you already have a nice life and you just want more achievement. There are more things you want out of life. Okay. Is what it is. Can you clarify this Four of Wands? For my Leo secret motivation? Can you clarify this Four of Wands? Are you currently worried because you have like some sneaky family members? No, you can have sneaky family members. You can have sneaky coworkers. Maybe you were tricked, double crossed, looked over, rejected. Can you clarify this Nine of Swords? Ooh, betrayed, backstabbed. Out of all the swords, you're like, let's give her, not her, but Leo the worst one. Maybe it is a feminine or masculine Leo. Take it how it resonates, child. So you want to prove some people wrong with this comeback. Let's see. What can you accomplish? Three of Pentacles. Okay. Now, what I do know about this one, it does say collaboration brings shared success. Hopefully not the people that backstab you. Many hands can achieve much. Collaboration, teamwork, and skill in life and work that requires a coming together of talent and craft are highlighted. Now, maybe this is you getting a change of perspective from being around a toxic work environment and stepping into a happier work environment that's completely different from what you experienced before. And maybe that is the perception shift. And maybe it's just something that you had to experience in your past so you can appreciate what you have in the future or what you have now. Take for us, it may not be for everybody. Anyone studying should see this as a very fortuitous message, as it shows that determination, dedication, and commitment should move you to the top. This card also signifies building on success or foundations. So what you can accomplish depends on what you are able to rewire, reprogram as far as your mindset with your foundations of maybe community, working together, being in a good workplace dynamic. Maybe you worked in so many toxic environments you didn't think that was possible. It says this card also signifies building on success or foundations. I already said that. But you may not be the complete finished product yet, and there is nothing wrong with acknowledging this and taking a position of curiosity and modesty. So when I'm seeing this, this could also be um, you stepping into a position that maybe you will have to grow into. And so you are just finding ways to navigate. Like, okay, maybe at one point I was the big honcho, the head guy in charge, but now at this new role, things are changing, and now I am going to have to accept the fact that I'm going to have to learn some new skills. I'm going to have to um, grow into this role, hone my skills in certain areas. Okay. Says soak in new knowledge and garner skills for future accomplishment. Hard work, determination, dedication, and commitment will get you where you wish. If you're working towards something, you should get what you're aiming for. All right. So you're gonna get what you want. It's just gonna take some time, maybe. All right. Um, Spirit, can you clarify this Three of Pentacles? Can you clarify this Three of Pentacles for what my Leo placements can accomplish? Ooh. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords? This could be like you navigating a new beginning. Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you navigating a new beginning and stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, this can be the case, but it could also be you getting to the financial stability so you can step away from a Queen of Pentacles energy that maybe you were dependent on. Maybe it's a Queen of Pentacles or a mother figure, because the Empress did come out, that you were once dependent on, that you no longer want to be dependent on, and you are trying to figure out what you need to do as far as your career in order for you to have the stability to move on your own. I don't know, take what resonates. Maybe making enough so you can have the finances to be on your own. I don't know, that's what I get. Take what resonates. I'm gonna do a quick spread for my entrepreneurs to see what they need to do. As far as affirmations for this reading, we have my life is a celebration of my achievements. I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. My curiosity opens the path to new growth. Resilience is my key to success. Curiosity and adventure guide me. Generosity and receiving are in balance. And collaboration brings shared success. Now, if you're into chakra healing, chakra balancing, you may want to work on balancing your solar plexus chakra as well as your heart chakra, because you may have because it did say something earlier about having a fear of rejection or something being too much. So you may have a blocked heart chakra in some aspect that is affecting your confidence. Okay. So use your intuition to lead you to whatever healing you need to in those areas so you can reach that level of fulfillment. Because remember, Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. It says, I'm surrounded by love and contentment. So maybe you are already in a happy work environment, but you don't see it because of a blocked heart chakra and poor confidence. I don't know, take it resonates. Anywho, more specifically for my entrepreneurs, please take it resonates. If you are not an entrepreneur but it still resonates for you, then make it do what it do. All right, Spirit, do you have any insight or advice for my entrepreneurs to help them reach success for the month of May? Transform. If you want to break through your internal blocks and stop struggling, you have to do things differently than what you've been doing so far. Damn. Next is learn. Work with a mentor to implement the right strategies to get the business results you want. Be open-minded and enthusiastic to learn. Next, we have contribute. Build your authority by creating content for your own website and by guest posting on popular blogs in your niche. So if you do any blogging, or if you just have a way to contribute to other businesses in your area, find a way to do that so you can cross promote your services. All right. Card at the bottom of the deck says trust. Implement a solid marketing plan that builds your clients' trust in you. When you show up consistently for them, they'll know that you care. Oh, Leo cares. They came again. Last one says transform. If you want to break through your internal blocks and stop struggling, oh, yeah, I already said that. You have to do things differently than what you've been doing so far. So maybe I said that twice because you need to hear it twice. All right. Take a resonance. Take a resonance. Any final words or advice for my Leo placement? Any final words of advice for my Leo placements? I say it refers to them overcoming their blockages to reach their career goals. Lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. Anything else? Yeah. All right, it says break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. So be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. I think that's nice considering that fear of rejection came out. All right, card at the bottom of the deck says release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. All right. So, Leo, this has been your career goals and blockages reading. If you like the way that I read, please do not hesitate to drop a jaguar in the comments. Well, okay. Let me know that this resonates, or just subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. And if you want me to continue picking up on your energy, all right? Yeah. All right, so this is the end of your reading, and I hope this helps. And until next time, happy healing.